Most babies learn how to crawl up and down stairs fairly easy after they've already been crawling on a horizontal surface or on your floor. However, there's a small percentage of those kids that end up struggling with this activity, and as a matter of fact, once every 6 minutes, a baby hurts themselves on stairs and end up in emergency rooms across the United States. So I decided to make a series of videos on stair crawling safety, how to help your baby crawl up and down stairs safely. I already made part 1. This is part 2, where we're going to tackle crawling up the stairs safely. Before we get into that, a quick bit about me. My name is Cherrick Gordon. I've been a pediatric physical therapist for over 25 years. I show proactive parents like you how to use simple touch and movement to help your baby catch up and move ahead. If this sounds like something you're interested in, stick around, watch this video. So before we get into the actual mechanics and body mechanics of how to crawl up a flight of stairs safely, let's talk about a couple of safety precautions. One, you want to always position your body between your baby and the bottom of the stairs. For obvious reasons, you're positioning yourself to be able to catch your baby if your baby loses their balance or slips on the stairs for whatever reason. By the end of this video, I'm also going to share with you when you can expect your baby to start crawling up the stairs and when you can expect baby to crawl down, and a couple of things to watch out for and pay attention to. So let's get into it. So I'm here with my baby on the stairs at the bottom of the stairs. When I'm showing parents in their homes how to teach your baby to crawl up the stairs, I always advise them to start at the top of the stairs rather than at the bottom, simply because when baby looks up at a long flight of stairs, I find that it can seem like a really daunting task. Whereas if you start at the top when you're crawling up, you have baby's toy positioned up at the top of the stairs, and baby can go up 2 or 3 steps. They're motivated. You have their favorite toy right there, so they're motivated to go get it and be able to figure that out. And as baby gets better, you can bring baby further and further down the stairs and have them crawl up. So when you're crawling up, start at the top. When you're crawling, having baby crawl down, start towards the bottom. It just makes things a little bit easier. It's a way to add a little bit of a incremental progression towards the level of difficulty that you're challenging your baby with. So I have baby on the stairs, and here's what I want you to do. Put baby's toy. I'm filming this at the bottom of the stairs simply because it's just easier for me to film it rather than trying to have my camera on a flight of steps. That would not work. You can turn on the toy, have a little fun, something that baby is super interested in, and put it like 1 or 2 steps above where baby is going to be. Put baby to kneel in the tall kneeling position with baby's hands on the stairs. With her hands on a step above where her knees are, position baby in this position. This is a fantastic position, a tall kneeling position. If your baby is able to maintain this position, it means that your baby has a certain amount of core, trunk strength, and stability. Baby also has some nice hip strength and stability, along with good quality leg strength. This activity is obviously, like I said before, for babies who can crawl along the floor. Now, here's how you're going to do it. Put your hands on baby's hips. Let's say we want to start with the left leg, raising the left leg up. Put your hands on baby's hips. Give a little bit of downward pressure on baby's right hip. This will cue baby, shift baby's center of gravity just slightly off center and make it easier for baby to pop that left leg up into this position to where you're kind of in that proposal position where the guy's down on one knee and the other knee is up. That's the position you want baby in. And then you can take your left hand, give baby a little pat on her tush, her bottom, and help baby to come up into standing. Take the next hand, move that right hand up to the next stairs, left hand up to the next step, and then you can switch and have baby bring that right knee up onto the stairs. You would then give that a little bit of downward pressure and see if baby is able to bring that left knee up onto the stairs on her own. If baby is not able to do that and go from this position to bringing that left knee up onto the next step, you can go ahead and give baby a little bit of help. Try to provide a minimal amount of help. For instance, even if you are able to get baby started and then she pulls that left leg up on her own, that would be fantastic. Let me just go through that progression one more time. You're starting off with baby on their knees in tall kneeling with her bottom up off of her heels. Shifting that, bring the arms up onto the next step. Shifting that weight slightly to the right leg. Let her pop that leg up and then bring the other one up. Then bring that right knee up onto the step and let the left knee follow. Some things that you might notice along your baby's crawling journey up the flight of stairs. One, you may notice that if you put your baby and you kind of let them freestyle it and see which leg your baby wants to bring up first, your baby may bring up the right leg, boom, first, and lead with that leg. That's what we call the lead leg. Now, if your baby leads with one leg and your goal is to help your baby to be able to crawl upstairs safely, and at this point you're not really concerned about using this activity as a strengthening activity, which is fantastic I do it all the time, that's totally fine. I like to encourage parents to use this activity as not only a way to get up the stairs, but use it as a way to strengthen baby's legs and try to shoot for some balance between both the right and the left side. You will notice, like I said, your baby might want to use one leg, the right side, and then the next step they're leading with that right leg again, which is fine in the beginning. But over time, as you continue to practice, I want you to encourage your baby to alternate sides, switch from left to right. Some babies are kind of stubborn once they start figuring things out, how to do things a certain way. They tend to want to stick to that way and do that over and over and over again. I would encourage you, get down behind your baby, give baby a little bit of subtle pressure on that right hip if baby is not using that left leg as much as you would like to, and pop that left leg up. Sometimes in the beginning, you may actually have to pop manually, hold that leg, bring it up to the next step, bring it up to where baby's in that half kneeling position, and do that a couple of steps so that baby knows, okay, you know what? This leg is strong enough. I have not had to practice doing it with my left leg up and really powering through that left leg, where baby has to pretty much take all of their body weight on that left leg as they come up into the standing position in this position. So this is the way to show your baby how to go up the stairs safely. A couple of other safety precautions. Once your baby starts crawling around on the ground, that's the point where you want to start thinking about getting gates. I'm going to do another video on different types of gates, what are the best highly recommended gates. You can definitely check that video out. But each gate is going to depend on the unique set of circumstances or the layout of your particular home. Some homes have like a basic set of stairs. This one here was a little bit challenging, trying to find one side that has a wall and this side that has the spindle on one side. We had to do some research to try to find a particular brand of gate that would work when we had our little ones crawling up and down the stairs. If you found value in this video, please consider liking it. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you can see my future videos, okay? I will see you in the next video where we're going to dive into helping your baby to start walking up and down stairs, telling you when your baby will be ready for that activity and how to go about doing that and helping your baby with that process. All right, I'll see you in the next video.